Welcome back to the pack here in Washington, taking on a very talented all-around team. They're looking for their first win on the season. Packers looking to go to 2-0. Tressway kicks us off here in week 2. Emmett Rutherford out of the end zone, and he gets back to the 21-yard line. And here comes Beltman Rogers. 22 of 34 last week, 269, 2 touchdowns. First play action. Taking a shot for Jackson, and he goes up top for it. Jackson's already having a bigger impact in 5 quarters this year than he did in the first half of his rookie season. What a leap from year 1 to year 2. 2 stops from the Washington defense, 3rd and 8. 4-man rush breaking through. Chase Young breathing down Rodgers' neck. That pass goes to the ground. And Mason Crosby, 53-yard field goal, right hash. And he's going to push it wide left. So no points on our first drive. And out comes this Washington offense. A lot of weapons. Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, David Njoku was signed in free agency. Curtis Samuel, and of course the young quarterback who was teammates with Isaiah Fox at Penn State, Allen Izzo. On 3rd down, a clear out for McLaurin. That's good for 22. Down to the Packers 30. Packers playing coverage, forcing Izzo to check it down to Gibson. 3rd and 6. From the 26, playing coverage. Izzo, he's sacked. Manny Wilson. And that's the first sack of his career. Matt Collins-Jones gets the call right here. And we all know what this Washington D-line can do. Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne. Play action, another deep shot for Jackson. But it's out of bounds. A long 3rd and 13. Sending for Rodgers. Moved off his spot. Able to find Jackson. But another upcoming punt. The Washington offense back on the field. Izzo. Downfield. Njoku. Upended by Isaiah Fox. 25 yards to the Packers 41. Misdirection handoff. And Gibson almost broke through that D-line. Sticking with Gibson on the ground. Toss right, tripped up. And a 3rd and short, I formation. Off the fake. Here comes the blitz. Levante David. So far this game is all about those defenses. Play action rollout, Curtis Landry. He has 11. That's enough for Packers first down. Another play action bootleg, this time to the left. Rodgers trying to throw cross body. Missed throw. So 2nd and 10, dump off. Landry, that is good for around 7. 3rd and 3. Give to Kamara, he stopped behind the line. Ryan Kerrigan. And another punt today. Flag on the play. Pass caught. Terry McLaurin. And what is the flag? Neutral zone. Offsides. That was on Rashawn Gary. And the pistol handoff. Gibson. Taken down by Gerard Poe. And this time he drops the pass on 3rd down. Tressway and J.K. Scott are earning their money today. Collins-Jones nowhere to go. 2nd and 9, spreading it out. 5 wide, here comes the blitz. Rodgers taking a shot, and Randall Cobb gets behind the defense, and he scores. The first touchdown for Randall Cobb back with the Packers. And finally, this game has seen a touchdown. 7-3 Packers. And David Njoku and Allen Izzo in the Washington offense finally look like they're getting into a rhythm. Izzo's had some nice throws today, I'll tell you that. Facing a 3rd and 7. Staying in the pocket. He's sacked. Coughs it up. And this re-energized defense forces another turnover. They forced 3 last week against Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Packers, though, right back to work. They're rushing 3. Rodgers steps up, trying to see. Picked off by Marcus Williams. He was trying to see if he could make that throw. And you already know Rodgers could have. Izzo's taking a shot. He gets picked off. No. Harrison Smith was out of bounds. And he had one. The first defensive snap of last week. So Smith is out there lurking. He just doesn't want people to think he's a hard-hitting safety. He's looking to get picks. And Izzo with another hit. He's been hitting Njoku all day. Njoku again. And there's Harrison Smith with the big hit. Scooped up by Rutherford. And Emmett Rutherford is going to score his first touchdown. That defense, they're screaming, they're hitting, they're picking. Wow. But Crosby misses the extra point. So it's a 10-point lead. But this defense, this team, I know people say it every year, this is new. This is something new. We're playing great right now. It's been a tight defensive battle in this one. But the offenses, they're starting to heat up on both sides. 13-3 heading into halftime. 14-14. The Bears and Morris Coleman trying to go to 2-0. We see him next week. Back at home. And Njoku finally doesn't catch one. And Gibson out of the backfield. Got loose for a little bit. But there's a flag on the play. Holding. Bring it back. Bring that back. It's against Curtis Samuel. So they're spreading it out. Going 5 wide. Good coverage. Forced to go outside. And Jordan Reed with a spectacular grab. He was spinning away from people. And Terry McLaurin again on that slant route. He's been running that pattern all day. And it doesn't seem like this Packers defense have found a way to solve it. And Ndamukong Suh coming in with a big sack. 3rd and 16. Only rushing 4. Forcing Izzo to dump it off. Rutherford's there. But the offense, they're trapped inside their own 1. It's a give to Matt Collins-Jones. The running game hasn't worked today. This defense is too good for that. We've had to pass it. We've had to spread out the field. Make them cover a lot of ground. And it's worked so far. 13-3 lead in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers get it headhunted. He throws that out of bounds. Lands on his shoulder. Good thing he didn't get hurt. And a good block by Bakhtiari. Stepping up. Sideline grab for Randall Cobb. Only 8 for 20 today. A bad outing for Rodgers, but he's getting it done. Numbers-wise, it's bad. Because this defense is that good. The coverage is tight. There's no running lanes today. And when there is, we're only getting around 5 yards. No gash plays. But it looks like we're starting to finally break them down. We've been feeling them out the entire game so far. And now we're starting to start the fire. Corey Davis on the timing route. That's his first catch. Not many trips into the red zone this game. And another stop for that Washington front. We're down here. We can't kick 3. You got to go for this. Put the nail in the coffin. Kill him. Play action. Wide open. Curtis Landry. Touchdown. This team is having fun. That looks like fun. Dance. Celebrate. We got that Washington defense asking questions. And Antonio Gibson, he breaks loose. He's free. And he's gonna score. So Washington is still very much alive. They're making us work for everything today. And we're trying to run the ball. We're trying to get that ground game established to close it out, run out the clock. But this defense from Washington, they're sending a blitz, and they're getting home. Demario Davis, the former Saint, signed with Washington a few years ago. And now Izzo and company, they have a chance to make it a 3-point game. If they get into the end zone right here. You know they're not thinking field goal. Over the middle, Njoku. Guess who? Touchdown, Washington. 3-point game with around 3 left to go. At one point, this was 3-0. A defensive battle, but the offenses have come alive in the second half. Quick one outside. Broken up. And 3rd and 10. Before the 2-minute warning, screen pass. Kamara, he gets a block. Inches short. Staying out to go for it. Collins Jones. And he bullies his way through. A big first down pickup. Under 2 left to go, trying to end the game. They only have one more timeout. And Cameron Jackson, it looked like he stepped out of bounds. And the Packers aren't going to be able to run the clock down all the way. They have to punt away. Washington, no timeouts. Looking to get in the field goal range. 60 seconds left. And Gibson staying in bounds. A dumb move right there. Keeps the clock moving in our favor. Gibson again tackled inbounds. And with no more timeouts, this is the last play. Izzo standing strong. He's set. And the Packers have gone to 2-0. So a totally different type of game this week. In week 1, we saw a collaborative effort, a total team win. It was a team win this week also, but just in a different fashion. For the majority of this game, our defense and both defenses, they were showing out. Getting stop after stop, 3-and-out sacks, big hits, picks. And those big chunk plays were hard to come by, at least for us. Washington had a few of those with McLaurin and Njoku. But we saw the fight. We saw the fight in this team. They weren't shook. They kept their heads down. They kept on working. And they got that dub. A 2-0 start. We haven't started 2-0 in the first 2 seasons. So we're going to ride this out. We're going to see how far we can really take this. Next game, we are taking on the Bears. Another matchup with Morris Coleman, the 13th overall pick from last year. And the Bears roster hasn't changed much the last couple years. Still a lot of the same defensive starters. Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson still there, Akeem Hicks. They're 2-0, so someone is losing their first game next week. Should be a good matchup.